Her abusive husband is dead, killed by her lesbian friend who would do anything for her. Now they're running for their lives. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys love to watch movies like I do, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Ride or Die is a new Japanese Netflix thriller, and this is based off of a popular manga. In the beginning of the film, Rei enters an elegant bar and buys the man sitting next to her a drink. He immediately responds to her. They go back to his skyscraper suite. They have sex next to the picture of him and his wife, and then she kills him. This is the first scene within the movie. It's not a spoiler for the movie because this scene also takes place in the film, and this is how it is set up. The synopsis even gives this opening sequence away. Rei is an independent plastic surgeon, and out of nowhere she gets a call from Nane, a high school classmate she hasn't seen in 10 years. She drops everything, goes to Nane, and learns that her husband is physically abusing Nane, and the only way to settle this is to kill the husband, which is the opening scene of this film. Well, around the bar and the skyscraper suite is cameras, so everybody knows who the two killers are, and it leads to a Thelma and Louise inspired film where they are on the run together in a blood red BMW, running away from the police and trying to just have fun along the way. This is a film that avoids all of the cookie cutter moments. You could have a really average film where the two characters are on the run, they're trying to have fun. It's just a very electric kind of film, but this is not what this movie is. Even the poster for this film on Netflix, the little thumbnail that Netflix has, and they always kind of shift, is a picture of the characters, and it's bright red and it has the red BMW. Sometimes I feel like Netflix does not put the right thumbnails for their movies, and in that case, I think that they mistakenly put this thumbnail when it's not a flashy, electric kind of movie that you would expect from a title, Ride or Die, with two characters and there's the red BMW. It's much more than that. It really digs into these characters' choices that people make along the way and how choices from the past come back and haunt you. It also takes a look at how men try to control a lot of situations when it comes to women. The film is 142 minutes long. At times it does feel a little bit drawn out, but throughout the film, we understand Rei and Nane's relationship and their past as well. There's a lot of money that was involved in their past in trying to buy one person so they could be around. But they never abandon each other within the movie, and we learn of their true intentions throughout the film with these flashback scenes. But even when we get these flashback scenes and even the kind of drawn out moments, the tensions are always high within this movie. Everybody knows who the killers are and the police are on their heels, so they always have to constantly be moving, and sometimes certain scenes do feel a little bit repetitive, but that tension is always growing throughout the film. The two actresses that play Rei and Nane, Kiko Mizuhara and Hanami Sato, offer a lot of emotional moments, raw moments between the two, as they are very vulnerable as they are exploring their past and how the money was involved and their true intentions. And as they are on the run together from the police, they get very close with each other and they break down their walls and really understand each other and why they have not run from each other, why they have not turned each other in as well. There's a lot of yelling, there's a lot of ugly crying within the movie. And Mizuhara, who plays Rei, really gets involved with this role. She feels very dedicated. She sinks her teeth into this performance. Nane is very reserved in this movie, and that's the way that this character is written. She has dealt with a lot in this movie, from the abuse from her husband, running from the police, and even events when she was younger. So the actress that does play Nane has to be kind of distant from everything, almost like she's not completely there. She's very emotional within the movie, and some may say that that's like a bland performance, but it's very believable for what the character has gone through. This easily could have gone a route of it being a flashy, upbeat, typical kind of film involving that's inspired a little bit by Thelma and Louise. It is a glossy looking movie and it's filmed very nicely. But the route that they take some of these characters and exploring their past and their true intentions along the way makes this for a film that feels very unique, and it leads all the way up to its last 4 minutes of the film with a nail biter of a scene. The constant exploration of male controlling certain scenes and these two women with the relationship and them running from the police and them having fun along the way, it's all mixed in very nicely with the true intentions of these characters, their past, which is explored very nicely, even if the younger actresses aren't as impressive as the characters that we see in current time. It is a film that is rather long, but it starts off right away with a punch, really sets the tone for this movie, gives you a lot to take in within the beginning of the film, and from there on, you learn how these two characters are reunited and deals that they have in place and deals that they have moving forward. So Ride or Die is an odd title for this movie, and even the Netflix thumbnail is a little bit odd as well. It's not a flashy looking film. It's not a film that has like a crazy soundtrack. It's always moving. It's a little bit different. It doesn't play to the average style of a movie similar to this. It takes risks. There's a lot of nudity in the movie, but the themes that are explored and the character development along the way makes it for one of the better films I've seen this year. I'm gonna go ahead and give Ride or Die a B+. Thank you guys for checking my review for the new Japanese Netflix film Ride or Die. Have you guys seen it by chance? Let me know what you thought of the film in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.